For the season is far from ended. Our live post-game coverage is next.
World Series bound. Determined, dependable. This is Channel 5 Eyewitness News.
Good evening, I'm Brenda Wood.
And I'm John Marler.
Champions, can you believe it? Champions. What an unbelievable end to this championship series. They did it again, those miracle Braves, and now it's on to the World Series for a second straight year. Our team coverage begins tonight with Channel 5's Jeff Hollinger, who's in the locker room.
Hey, we are in the clubhouse, Brenda and John. What a night. What a night to be from Atlanta. What a night to wear the Atlanta Braves uniform. Here with Mark Lemke and Rafael Belliard and his lovely wife, gang. It is an unbelievable evening.
Unbelievable. You know, everybody knows we're excited and everything, and I got my mucho amigo, the rock man, with me. But, Jeff, before we start anything, you know, the whole city's excited, the team's excited, but you got to invest in some anti-champagne goggles.
You know, you're right. I've taken a beating now for the second year. Champagne and chicken, it is the breakfast of champions.
Yeah.
Rafael, this is a special moment for you. Did you have any doubts that you guys would be able to come back or not?
Yeah, you know,
come on in, Steve. Come on in here, man. Come on.
The whole game.
We're live. Come on in here.
Too short. The whole game, you know, we think everybody know we want to come. The whole game, we ready. The team, do we push all the way, all the way. I know something got to happen in the last 2 innings.
Steve, were there any doubts at all when you came into the game that this club could get some runs to help support what you were doing on the mound?
Oh, man, I didn't care about runs. I just knew we had to play good baseball. And, you know, with Smoltz out there, you're not going to need too many runs. And fortunately enough for us, a guy you wouldn't expect it from comes through for you. And that's what we've been on the last 2 years, is just a great team. And Frank Cabrera, you got to be happy for him. And it's a guy that, like I said, is probably the least one you expect to go out there and get the winning hit. And it's just a great feeling.
What a remarkable moment it is for this team, this franchise, and for all of these guys in here.
It's awesome. I'll tell you what, I'm 22 years old, and to go through this twice already, it's something special.
You're going on 40.
That's right, all right.
Steve, thanks a lot for stopping by. Let's drift on over here if we can. Thanks a lot, Mark. We appreciate it, Lemmer. Congratulations. Good luck. Rafi, thank you. Let's drift behind here. Tom, you're right behind me. What a great moment to know that you're going on to the World Series again.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm excited for the team, number one, and I'm excited I get a chance to get back out there and make amends for the way I pitched in this series.
Ready for the World Series?
Absolutely, yeah. I'll tell you what, I was just, like I say, hoping and praying that we could win this game. I could get back out there and try and do something to contribute around here.
Thomas, thanks a lot. Congratulations on a great season. Let's drift over here. Let's fight our way through the crowds to Frankie Cabrera. Here is Mike Stanton in relief tonight. Not bad, Michael. Not bad at all tonight. Want a beer? Here we, Mike, nice talking with you. Let's drift. Why don't we drift up to Bill Hartman for a moment and, well, let's get on a Frankie Cabrera right now.
You know, to left field, so that if the ball foul, it's good. You know, if it's fair, it's gonna be good hitter.
Were you nervous? Your mind, you're standing there right there.
No, I wasn't nervous. I was just thinking, I gotta be a hero tonight. I gotta hit the ball. I'm the only man right here with 2 outs who can, you know, hit the ball out of the ballpark right now. So I gotta just think and hit the ball.
Frankie, we're live on Channel 5 here. When Bobby Cox called you, to hit in that circumstance, what were you thinking? What was going through your mind at that point?
Well, the first play was. Lonnie told me, I don't think you're going to hit against the driver. And I said, what if I hit against him, I'm just going to do the same thing I did last night against the knockout guy, because he threw a lot of breaking ball, and I'm just going to stay bad and try to hit the ball good.
Are you thinking about your family in the Dominican, what they must be thinking to see you come into every kid's dream?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're going to be excited over there. And especially my father, because he always dreaming about me that I'm going to be a hero someday. And I did.
You are a hero tonight. Frankie Cabrera, congratulations on a remarkable performance. Bill Hartman, I'm going to toss back to you. I'm going to try and dry off, and then we'll float back.
All right, Jeff. Thanks very much. Let me show you what some people did to me. First of all, they brought me this flag. It has already got the 91-92 national champions on it, and this has just gone up on the signpost. Look up there. It has just gone up on the signpost. Braves, 1992 National League champions and headed to the World Series again. It is just unbelievable. And these fans over here cannot believe what they're saying. What do you think? What do you think?
I never had a doubt. I knew they were going to win. win. Woo! Go Braves!
Let's look at the Frankie Cabrera highlight one more time. Let's look. The team has won the National League Championship back-to-back. The Los Angeles Dodgers did it, I think it was 77 and 78. Just an incredible night here. Let's go back downstairs to Jeff Hollinger.
All right, let's get in on Terry Pendleton here. Terry, we are live here on Channel 5.
No, we were battling the whole way. I mean, this team felt like this game wasn't over. We did it from the first inning on.
Terry,
please be careful here, you guys. Please be careful.
Got
here.
your family through there. Let's see if we can move them through. You guys okay? You guys okay?
Oh, wait, you're going to go this way, baby? Okay.
Terry, were there ever any doubts that you wouldn't get those runs back in this game the way Drabek was going?
You know what? Drabek was very tough tonight. I'm sorry, Jeff. It's tough for me to concentrate right now. But
it's tough for me, too.
I'm trying to get my family out.
I'll tell you what, Terry, I'm going to come back to you. Why don't you get your family out of here, and then we'll come back to you, okay? Terry Pendleton trying to get his family out of this madhouse right now. Why don't we see if we can go to Doug Richards right now, and we'll come back to me in a moment.
Jeff, it was pandemonium inside the stadium. It remains pandemonium outside the stadium. Just an utterly unbelievable scene, as witnessed all evening long. A scene that was wrought with disbelief, given the fact that this game seemed so out of control during the first 8.5 innings of the game. We shot some pictures inside the ballpark, which we want to show you. The spirits stayed high inside and outside the stadium. These are the reactions of some people reacting to Sid Bream's winning run. These are the folks that we saw early on in the game. They beat the drum through 9 innings outside. Inside, this was the 6th inning. The Braves batting. They had the bases loaded with best hope for a big inning. Died ingloriously. The only people cheering after that were these folks in the Pirates section, and it appeared that the Braves' swan song was at hand. That was until the decisive 9th. These folks are watching the game-winning hit by Francisco Cabrera. They see the game-winning run scored by Sid Bream. The stadium goes into pandemonium, and the fans are just simply disbelieving.
Can you believe it?
I don't believe it. Nobody believes it. We thought it was over. I can't believe it. I knew it. I knew it the whole time. We are awesome. Go Braves. You're going to win it all. Go Braves.
It was just staggeringly unbelievable inside there. At the time when that game-winning hit was had, there was so much doubt because they had gone through the 6th inning and had managed not to score. The game was on the line. There were 2 outs in the 9th inning at that time, and the fans, as you saw, were biting their nails, just primed for not only the best, but they were fully expecting the worst, and were very obviously thankful when the worst didn't happen. Let's go back now to Jeff Hollinger inside the stadium at the Braves locker room. Jeff?
Okay, Doug. Terry Pendleton is taking care of his family. He's got them out of the crush in here, the crush of beverages, which seems to be drowning all of us. I think we're going to move in a little bit here on Terry. Terry, we are live.
You know, to me, you know, they're great fans. I think some of them want to beat the traffic home, but I think some of them are pissed off they left, too.
You know what, Terry? The story of this club all year, from the time that I was in West Palm in February, was the fact that you guys always seemed to be able to get what you needed to get, not only in spring training, but you got it in May, and it seemed to be the real story of this club all year.
Well, I'll tell you, Jeff, you know, we battled. You know, we battled. When people thought we were down, we battled. Tonight, people thought we were down, and I'm quite sure there are a lot of our fans that thought it was over because, as you said, we saw some of them leaving. But I think the biggest thing for us is this team had heart, character, and we had every guy, 25 guys, plus a couple that aren't on the roster that stayed here to help us. Everybody between them and the coaches and the staff and the people upstairs, everybody felt we could win tonight, and that's the reason why we did what we did tonight.
Really a story of courage.
Well, I tell you, we shown that. I mean, we just continue to battle. Doug Drabek pitched a heck of a game. You know, if I'm sitting on the side, I hate to see a guy like that. If I'm watching baseball, hate to see a guy like that lose a ball game. I hate to see Pittsburgh team lose a ball game like that because those guys battled for 3 straight years to get to this point, and for it to happen this way to them is definitely hard on them and sad. But from a better standpoint, the state of Georgia is smiling right now.
Getting back to the World Series is sweet.
There's no doubt. You know, I got a lot of pressure on me right now, though, because I told my teammates in here if they get me to the World Series, I'd make sure we brought that big trophy home. So there's going to be some guys looking at me come Saturday, believe me.
Terry, congratulations. Thanks for chatting with us. We appreciate it. Let's see if we can talk with Jeff Lauser. Jeffrey, we are live on Channel 5 right now. Congratulations on what has been it means you can't swear, you can't be mean to me, you can't cut off the tassels on my shoes or any of that.
Okay. Now I won't even talk about your wig that you're wearing tonight.
It's only a hair weave.
Okay. Hair club for men, right?
Yeah, hair club for men, exactly. There were the doubters in the stadium tonight, particularly when you weren't able to hit Drabek tonight. I know that when you doubled out there in that inning where Mark Lemke is on base, 3 feet either way, and a couple of runs would have come in.
Yeah, it's one of those situations. First of all, I don't know why he was playing in on the grass in that situation with nobody out. I'm not going to be bunting the ball in there, right there, but, you know, he elected to play there, and what did I do? I hit it right at him. I didn't see the guy standing over there. I thought they made a new rule that they didn't have to have a third baseman out there.
I talked with Terry Pendleton a moment about this, but this club always seems to get what it needs, no matter how difficult the circumstances, and it gets very difficult at times.
Yeah, it's not a situation you want to be in. I think that they've shut us down the last 3 ball games, actually, and I think we're kind of disappointed in ourselves about that. But you can't say enough about, first of all, the 9th inning, and second of all, that error that kind of let us in the back door. And, you know, Frankie did a heck of a job. He hasn't had a chance to hit a whole lot and hasn't played a whole lot, and that's he's got the world of the weight of the whole season on his shoulders. So,
you know, Jeff, 40 minutes ago, somebody would have told you you would be in this locker room in this kind of circumstance. I don't think anybody would have believed it.
I tend to agree with you. There's probably about 45,000 other people out there that wouldn't have believed it either. And I know somebody said that the fat lady hasn't been singing yet, but she was on her car driving around the perimeter, and I'm sure that's the way a lot of other people felt.
Jeff, congratulations on a great season, and your hair weave's looking pretty nasty itself.
You see any, what are they called, plugs in there?
All right. Charlie Lee Brandt, let's get you in the act here, taking care of Mike Stanton. You know, Stanton has been dishing it out a lot tonight.
Well, he deserves it. He's a good target. Now he's one of my buddies. We're buddies out in the bullpen. We sit together, and he tells me how to act.
Charlie, is this the biggest comeback that you have seen from a club this late?
I don't see how it possibly get any more exciting than that, Jeff. You know, 2 outs down to our last swing to put it away. It looks like we're going home, but Frankie Cabrera, what a big hit. Unbelievable way to end the ball game. The fans were just going crazy, spurring us on, giving us that extra effort, and Frankie was able to come through for us.
What a great season you had. A tremendous season. 15 wins, effective in the postseason as well.
It's nice to pitch well. It's nice to contribute, and hopefully I can contribute a little bit more in the World Series.
Charlie, thanks a lot. Congratulations on a terrific season. All right, let's drift back to, I'll tell you what, let's move in on Sid Bream right now. Let's make our way over to Sid Bream. We're not that far away here. You can see a number of reporters with Sid as we'll try and get in on this.
Could have hit a little soft.
All right, let me move over here.
I could have had a little bit better time of it, but I mean, he hit a bullet, and, you know, that was the way, you know, it ended up.
Sid, you always have hope in a situation like that. But when in the inning did you think we're going to do it here?
I tell you what, I mean, it was even when we had bases loaded and Ronnie was up to the plate, and then he hit that long fly ball. I mean, there was still, we scored the 1 run, but there was still some doubt whether or not they were going to get out of that thing.
Sid, in my ear right now, I can hear the crowd outside chanting, Sid, Sid, Sid. How special that has to be for you as you're in the middle of all of this bedlam.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, the people here have been super to me. And, you know, I can't say enough for these people, and I appreciate the warmth and hospitality they've given me. I'm glad I was able to score and take them the whole way.
What a thrill it has to be. Your father, Sylvester, has been able to attend all of these games. And baseball is about father and son relationships. When I see your father and when I see you, I think about my own relationship with my dad and how special baseball played into that. I know there are a lot of people right now that are thinking about that as well.
My dad had the opportunity to play Major League Baseball and wasn't able to do it because of some religious convictions and also because of a bad knee. And I know that he's playing a lot of his Major League performances through me, and I'm just thankful that I've been able to make him proud and going from there.
Sid, congratulations. Thanks for chatting with us live. How about a shot right here of Otis Nixon Hey, Otis, we're live on Channel 5. Congratulations on a terrific season and a terrific post-game.
I can sum it up in one way. They talking about last year was a miracle season. That's a miracle win. I think that's a gift from God upstairs. But one thing I got to say is that I tip my hat to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Those guys could have let down. They could have folded. They could have did a lot of things. They came right back at us and played hard baseball. This is what it's all about. It don't get no better.
Behind your back right now is a guy who may be trying to stab your back.
Avery, what are you trying to do back here?
I'm just telling the world how much I hate you, man.
All right, Otis, thanks a lot. Let's talk with Ron Gant. Ron, we are live on Channel 5. What a moment. What a game.
Unbelievable.
What an NLCS this was.
I've never been a part of something that went from down here to up here so quick. I mean, I was hyperventilating.
Whoa!
I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like Otis said just a second ago, you got to take your hat off to the Pittsburgh Pirates and Doug Drayback. He reached down. You know, we beat him twice before, and he reached down and he pitched a great ball game. He deserved to win, but I'm just glad we did.
The thought of this celebration going on 40 minutes ago, it was almost unthinkable.
I've never even dreamed of anything like this. I mean, I guess if we win the World Series or when we win the World Series, it will be better than this. But right now, I can't imagine anything being better.
Congratulations, Ron Gant. Good luck in the World Series.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, we are live, John Smoltz. You said you wanted the ball in your hands. You got it tonight, and you gave this club a chance to win. You can't ask for any more than that.
No, I can't. This meant a lot for a lot of reasons. This meant a lot for Steve Avery and Tom Glavine. They had a little rough start. It's forgotten. It's gone. Nobody cares what they did. We won. We're going to the World Series. It meant a lot for me personally and Bobby Cox for giving me the chance to go 3 games. And I tip my hat to Pittsburgh, and here comes some beer. Look out. And Doug Drayback did a fantastic job.
Yeah, were you beginning to wonder if you were going to get any run support at all tonight?
Well, my main concern was earlier in the game, David told me, hey, just keep it 3 and under and we're going to win. And I believed him, and I honestly believe in this team to score 3 runs. And I just told myself, don't make any more mistakes, keep it right there, and, force myself to come out because of the bat.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the World Series briefly, going up to Canada to take on the Toronto Blue Jays. What do you know about that club? Anything?
All I know is some of the guys that used to be over here with Carter and Alomar, and I know they got a great team. I respect them a lot, and it's going to be a great series. It's 2 teams that are hungry for a World Series, and I think it's going to be great.
John, congratulations. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. David, we're live on Channel 5. Come on back. Come on back. David Justice already on his way, trying to get some water, perhaps looking for his next victim. I'll tell you what, why don't we do this? We will wait on Justice. Let's see what he's doing. Is he? Now he's in there getting some water. Look out. There is big trouble here in the clubhouse. Hang on here. It's gotten ugly. It's gotten ugly. David, are you guys dancing or what's going on here?
We're dancing right now.
What's the name of the tune? Cheek to Cheek?
Yeah. It's called Cheek to Cheek. No,
Okay. All right, there's Bobby Cox. Let's see if we can get Bobby to speak for a moment. Bobby, we are live here on Channel 5. Want to make sure that we have the opportunity to talk to you and congratulate you on what was a remarkable game, an unforgettable baseball game tonight during the regular season, let alone in the NLCS. I mean, it's incredible.
Well, it was a great ball game, and it won't be forgotten for a long time, I don't think. It's the most exciting game you could ever play, and Game 7 of a playoff situation. And Pittsburgh played so good, and Drayback pitched so well, and they dodged a few bullets early with the bases loaded and 2-line drives, and finally we got them loaded again, and then they just didn't dodge it that time.
Is this the most unforgettable moment of your career?
Well, I can't think of anything better. I can remember Justice hitting a home run last year to win us a big game, trying to catch the Dodgers, and also Cabrera off Dibble. But this one will be remembered a long time.
And it's also special, the opportunity to go to Toronto. You and Jimmy Williams both managed up there. You have a lot of friends, and the chance to get back there has to make this even more meaningful.
Well, it's going to be an awful lot of fun. Just being back in the World Series is great, and the opportunity to go back and have it in Toronto with a lot of people that I know up there. Great organization. Cito, it's happy for them today to win it. I love Oakland, love Tony, but they've been knocking at the door for a long time, and they deserved it.
Bobby Cox, congratulations on a great season.
Thanks, Jeff.
And a great game. You bet. All right, let's drift back to Bill Hartman, who is... hang on, can we hang on 1 second? John Sherholtz, we're live on Channel 5. Is this better than last year? That's the first time I've asked this question, but you know what? As a general manager, you have to sort of define victories and special moments by their magnitude. Do that for us.
Well, the magnitude of this moment is unmatched for me. It's the most dramatic, thrilling baseball victory I've ever been associated with in my entire baseball career. I've been in many. I've seen a lot of exciting endings, but none as dramatic and as thrilling as this. These guys are a bunch of hard fighters. We were just about counted out when we were down with no runs against Drayback going into the ninth. They're just a great bunch of guys with an awful lot of heart.
For one brief, horrible moment, did you think that this game was over?
I did, but thankfully it wasn't, and we showed what we're made of and responded and won this thing, and now we're nationally champions again.
Congratulations, John Sherholtz. Good luck in the World Series. All right, let's go back to Bill Hartman, who is outside the stadium. Bill?
All right, thanks, Jeff. These people out here have been yelling, throw to Bill, throw to Bill. So you did, and I'm glad for it. Let's go over here to this man right here. Last year was pretty sweet. What about this year?
This year is just magnificent. Just bravo for the Braves.
Better? What do you think?
More exciting. It's more exciting. Smoltz is the baddest man. He's bad. Number one.
Hey, bring on Guzman, bring on Cone, bring on anybody. We're going to take them. What about yourself? Is this the most dramatic thing that's ever happened in Atlanta?
Wonderful. I never thought they'd win. It's wonderful. Braves are number one. Yeah.
All right, you know what? I want to show you something. This man right here already has a shirt that says 92 National League champions. Where did you get that shirt?
You gotta believe.
How did you get it so quick?
You gotta believe.
Luck. Did you have this thing printed up, or did somebody have it out here selling it?
I got connections.
You gotta believe.
Well, you got him a shirt. He's got him a very special shirt. Let's go back to the studio now. Brenda and John, it is crazy down here. We'll be back for more in just a little while.
All right, it's been pretty crazy here, too, at the television station. We'll check back with you later. Atlanta's going to wake up tomorrow morning with one collective sore throat from all the screaming. Thanks, Bill.
That may be the biggest party in town, but it's certainly not the only one. The celebration is on all over the city as fans celebrate the Braves' dramatic come-from-behind win tonight. Let's check out Jim Kazierski, who's checking out the party in Buckhead. Jim?
John, obviously, I can't hear anything more he's got to say. Pandemonium has broken out here in Buckhead on Peachtree Street. We are surrounded by hundreds of people. I don't know if you can see over their heads, but Peachtree Street is lined with cars in both directions. Across the street, there's a big advertising sign. There are dozens of people on it. There are hundreds of people running up and down the street here in Buckhead tonight. I don't know where they came from, because in the 8th inning, it was a fairly subdued crowd here at the $3 Cafe on Peachtree Street. But as it looked like the Braves might win, a cop came up to me and he said, look, if they win, I'm leaving. And as much as this crowd has grown here, I wish you'd taken me with me. Taking me with it. However, they were having a great time here. And I want to tell you, the crowd here at $3 Cafe stuck with this ball club all the way through, never losing faith that they were going to be able to pull it out. I don't know if they've got the videotape ready, but cameraman Frankie Bolden was focused on the TV screen here as the $3 Cafe people were watching. And here's what happened when it went off. I mean, this is the same crowd now that's behind me that was at the $3 Cafe. We talked to many of them all night long. They said, keep faith. We're not going to give up hope. They just went absolutely bananas. The people in the street were not visible here until within 10 minutes after the ball game. I don't know where they've come from, because they all were here at the $3 Cafe. But we are just in a crush of people now. And one thing that's better here this year than last is the police have set up guardrails to keep people off of the streets. Yeah! But wait a minute. All of you people are not Braves fans. You just wanted to come out to party, right? No. All right, I'll tell you what. The party's just getting started. And I tell you what we're going to have to do to get things back under control here is go back to the station, let the police get things under control here, and we'll come back and let you know.
I won't even try talking to you, Jim.
Channel 5 Eyewitness News reporting live from Buckhead.
Jim's not only going to have trouble talking tomorrow, he's going to have trouble hearing.
I think so. It's been challenged. Well, so what's next? Will the Atlanta Braves take on the Toronto Blue Jays in the World Series? You can see Game 1 Saturday night right here on Channel 5. Our coverage begins at 7:30 Saturday evening, and we've got much more coverage ahead.
And what's next for us? Our continuing live coverage of the World Series bound Atlanta Braves. Back in the locker room.
Hey, I'm live here with Marvin Freeman, who is holding the National League Championship trophy. Rock that baby, would you?
It's just wet and damp, and it's gonna be all right. Let me get that out of your eye.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Is there anything sweeter than the beer and the trophy combined?
Oh, man. Probably that.
Oh. All right, Marvin. Thanks a lot. We'll let you dry off for a while. Are you all right? Okay. Greg, we're live here on Channel 5.
I was just live a second ago with this.
I saw guys rubbing your cast for good luck. Is that something that's new?
Mike like you said, we stink. We got to do something. We got in a position, like he rubbed his skin off his hand. It didn't matter. You know, we were having fun. We did something. We went back. Let's say, okay, let's go back to when you were in 6th grade, get the bases drunk, 2 outs, you're losing 2-1. I mean, that's the only things you dream about.
Well, I think there's something brand new here before the World Series. Everybody is going to touch your cast the way that they touched that rock at Clemson before a football game.
I think it's similar. I really do. Worst thing about it's coming up Monday, and they can't keep it on me because it's bugging the heck out of me. But maybe I'll have my mother-in-law paint another tomahawk on my new cast. It's going to be a little one, so we're going to have to get a smaller tomahawk, but it doesn't matter. If we get another one on there, we'll rub that one.
So tomahawks on casts are indeed good luck. They are.
And they're in. They're in this year.
That's right. Very fashionably correct. Greg Olson, congratulations on a great season. We'll see you in Toronto. All right, back to the studio. John and Brenda, I think that's probably going to about do it for me. What a remarkable night this has been. Just when it looked like the Braves were ready for a standing 8 count there in the 9th inning, they come back behind. Reporting from, come here, Stanton. I know you. John and Brenda, back to you. Good night, Mike Stanton.
Good night, Atlanta.
Good night, Mike. Thanks, Jeff.
Right. Boy, Jeff's having a hard time staying dry. I think that's a futile cause.
He'll dry out in a couple of days.
We'll have more live team coverage of the Atlanta Braves' miraculous win tonight. The fans still going crazy. We'll be back in a moment. Buckhead, where a reporter named Jim Kuzurski is trying desperately to be heard above the crowd. Jim?
Once again, I didn't hear what you said, but I kind of feel like the traffic it is jammed now in both directions on Peachtree Street. And of course, we've got a jam-up crowd here. Now, some of these, Debbie Chrysler here is waving a ticket. Now, Debbie, you were in the stadium?
I was in the stadium, and I'm going to Toronto.
What are you going to do with this ticket you got here?
I am going to frame it.
Now, wait a minute. Did you leave the game early?
Heck no.
You didn't. You stayed for the whole way.
All the way.
How come you came here? Once again, we're going to lose control of the situation here. The policemen are doing the best job they can, but we're literally being crushed here. I'm going to beg off and say, come back to us when we've got less of a hassle. We'll see in a couple minutes.
All right, you've done a good job. You've got a good job so far, Jim Kuzurski. Stay safe is probably the best words I can say for him.
There is some other news of the day, and we'll be back with that in just a moment.
And maybe some fans. Back in just a moment.
Braves absolutely terrific.
I know it. I don't believe what my eyes have seen tonight, but it's true, and I sure am enjoying it. Bill?
Thanks very much, Brenda. I got a pretty good crowd still here at the stadium. At what time is it? Oh, about almost 1 o'clock. They are still so excited because this was the most improbable comeback you can imagine. Braves beating the Pirates 3-2, bottom of the 9th, to go to the World Series for the 2nd straight year. Let me show you how it happened. Dad, here we are in the Pirates locker room. They have just lost their chance to go to the World Series. A sad, sad locker room.
I just wanted to throw strikes in that point and throw my fastball I have confidence to throw strikes with. So, and that's what I live and die with all year, so that's what I went with.
What was your concentration like with that atmosphere and that pressure? 2 outs at the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that's what I said. I mean, there's probably no one of you guys in here that want to be in that situation, but I did, and I was handling it well up to that point. And then, I made the pitch I wanted to make, and he got me, and it just, I've been on the end where, we've clinched it and been on the hill, and, I've been on this end now, and I don't like this end, but.
You got to have a winner, you got to have a loser. Those were the losers. Jeff Hollinger has joined me, and the hair looks great after all that champagne. Those guys were just crazy in the locker room.
Bill, I have to tell you, we have been in a lot of clubhouses, victorious clubhouses over the last year, but I don't think I've ever been in one quite as wild as tonight. I also happen to think that it's the best baseball game that I've ever seen in terms of pure theater, in terms of drama, in terms of a game that just seemed lost for the Braves, only to come back with all of the dramatics and all of the theatrics in the bottom of the ninth. It is a moment that is almost impossible to describe the sorts of feelings as an Atlantan as you were watching this club scratch and claw trying to get back in this game, particularly with the way that Doug Drabek was pitching.
It's hard to believe that Francisco Cabrera is up there at bat. He's never batted. I don't not think he's ever batted in playoff competition. The man gets a base hit. He is the most improbable hero in that locker room.
There were a couple of people from his native Dominican Republic who came up to me and said, Jeff, make sure that when you talk to everybody, say that the Hispanic community of Atlanta is so proud of Francisco Cabrera tonight, and I think that goes for all of the metropolitan area.
Now, a couple of the other people you talked to, Bobby Cox, for one, I thought at one point he might come to tears. He was very emotional.
Bobby said, as you heard probably 15 or 20 minutes ago, he said it was the greatest moment of his career. And we're talking about a guy who's been in some pretty big games as a player and also as a manager. So it's on to the World Series, and what a great week and a half it's gonna be.
Begins here on Saturday. 8 o'clock is the coverage time on Saturday night, and then Sunday here, and then they go to Toronto for 3 games.
Right.
First World Series across the border.
Right.
And a 7:30 special on Saturday night before the game. I can't wait to do that.
I can't wait either.
We've done so many specials that I thought it's over. I don't think we're going to have another special this year.
I have to tell you, for one brief moment, I really was a non-believer tonight. I didn't think it was going to happen. I was standing next to Evander Holyfield watching the game down outside of the clubhouse.
Right.
And Holyfield seemed to feel that same way, that, they had a heck of a run, and he was as emotional as everybody else.
What a great series. It's 7 games. I mean, that's what the Braves do when they go to the playoffs. I want to show you how the Toronto Blue Jays made it into the World Series.
It's one that I'll never forget, and I'm ready for the next one.
We came out swinging the bat, and Devon and Dwayne and Hanky did a great job.
It means we ain't got to hear it no more. It's going to be fun watching all those guys eat their words.
All right, now, it'll be the Blue Jays, it'll be the Braves. Now, listen. Before you get crazy, who's going to win? We're now talking World Series. We're not talking National League Championship.
Oh, the Braves are going to take it all the way. I mean, this is what it's all about. It goes down to 7 games, the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, and you get three runs in the bottom of the ninth. That's unbelievable.
I heard a Blue Jay over here. Who said Blue Jays are good?
Look out, Blue Jays.
Look out, Blue Jays.
We are coming on.
All right.
Braves, absolutely, all the way. Braves.
Was that the most exciting baseball game you've ever?
What else could you ask for? It doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't.
What a great night. What a great night. Here at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. John and Brenda, we will be home late tonight, okay?
All right, and a late wake-up call for you guys, too. As for that series-long question, do you believe? Oh, yeah.
Yes. You've got to believe now. Okay, that's it for this late evening, early morning, extended Braves victory edition of Eyewitness News. For Jeff Hollinger, Bill Hartman, Ken Cook, and the rest of the Eyewitness News team, I'm John Marler.
And I'm Brenda Wood. Thanks for making Channel 5 your choice for news tonight. As for the Braves, oh, what a night.
Channel 5 Eyewitness News is brought to you by your Georgia Nissan dealer and by WPCH, your morning wake-up station.
Now, they said no more tickets, but we still hope. They're going to sit here and see.
We got programs pillows, we got yearbooks, we got seat cushions. Going too fast for my own self here, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing?
Go Braves! Here are you, ma'am?
Ted Turner with a high five from President Jimmy Carter.
Few jams. It does the team a lot of good simply because not that we won, it was the way that we won, the way we put a lot of runs on the board. You know, everybody contributed, and it was just a good win all the way around.
Yeah, you guys as a team had come into this game collectively hitting 185, unable to score a lot of runs. Tonight, you blow that out, and we were talking about this a moment ago, that really the big hit in this game was Justice when he crushed the ball into the outfield. I mean, it was really a lift when you needed it.
Yeah, I think it gave the whole team a lift simply because, you know, Jack had pitched so well against us the last 2 years, and even in Atlanta he pitched pretty well. Just to show that this guy is hittable, and from there, you know, everything was kind of snowballed.
Yeah, and you finally get a win inside the Dome. I mean, you owned the Houston Astrodome in 1992, but it's a little bit different in the postseason, and to get that monkey off of your back is got to be a wonderful feeling right now.
Oh, it is. You know, I don't know what it's been about domes in the World Series, but you know, there just haven't been anybody been able to win. I think the pressure we were feeling mostly was by ourselves because we haven't performed up to our ability, and we did that tonight, and when we do that, we can win.
Mike, thanks a lot for stopping by. We appreciate you hanging out and staying with us and talking here on Channel 5 and all the folks back in Atlanta. You want to say hello to any of the fans?
How about all of them?
Okay, Mike, thanks a lot. All right, let's tell you when the Braves are going to arrive.